Mark Taylor. I'm the CEO and Group MD of Lactalis UK and Ireland. The true probably answer is that I'm a facilitator, managing a large team of people, trying to create an environment where they can give of their best. So listening to understand, I think you can be, super bright, but emotional intelligence is really important. And that's something that I look for in everybody that I come into contact with and I work with. And certainly people that are in my senior team would have to have that skill. So together with emotional intelligence, it's the ability of people to take others on a journey with them. I think that's an absolutely critical skill for leaders to have. There's multiple ways in which they do that. I think it's also interesting that today, as I understand it, organisations like the BBC don't even ask people, candidates, for roles there, what degree they've got or what level they've got, which I think is a fascinating development. I wish it was like that when I was going for my first jobs, because until I got my master's degree, I guess my education on my CV would have looked a bit light. So what they're looking for is that emotional intelligence gene, that awareness, the ability to communicate with people and take others on a journey with you to be able to be an effective influencer. So my natural style is be bright, be brief, be gone. And I think recognizing that, if that kind of style predominates, it can be potentially quite negative. So being able to dial up the other characteristics, analytical skills and people skills is something that I've learned to be able to do over time. And certainly my wife would say that that's a real bonus. If the more I dial up the people skills, the better. But that's something that I think is important. And I think that's the other thing that comes with experience is you learn to just close it off. When I walk out of the office, I know that I can't do much more. I make a few phone calls and that on the way home, but just don't let it rule your life. When people are off here, they're off. They don't get. I never phone anybody, and I expect to be treated the same way. And I've got to say, the group are fantastic at that as well. I cannot imagine the group calling me back in from a holiday. It would be unheard of. And I think that is brilliant because that means that that when you're off and you can relax. So building high-performing teams would be something that I'd be most proud of. I've now been able to do that consistently in a number of roles. I think also finding new and better ways of doing things is something that I'm always challenging any organisation on, particularly around the use of IT to do the heavy lifting.